Hello students, in the previous video I have explained about what is a crystal defect. Now in this video we will see the different kinds of crystal defect. The first one, that is stoichiometric defect. What is stoichiometric defect? Let's understand. A stoichiometric defect is a kind of defect which does not disturb the stoichiometry of the solid. That is, if you explained it in another words, so it does not affect the ratio between the number of cations to anions in the crystals. So you can take any substance like sodium chloride, NaCl, one atom of sodium combines with one atom of chlorine. The ratio is 1:1. It is not at all affected during the defective or whenever there is a defect in the crystal. If this ratio is not affected, it stays there, then it is called a stoichiometric defect. It's also known as intrinsic defect or thermodynamic defect. So, what is stoichiometric defect? A defect in a crystal which does not disturb the ratio of number of anions and cations in the solid. That is called a stoichiometric defect, or it is also known as intrinsic defect or thermodynamic defect. Now, stoichiometric defect can be found in non-ionic solids as well as ionic solids. Both of them have this stoichiometric defect. Under non-ionic solids, we have two kinds of stoichiometric defects. One is a vacancy defect, the other one is the interstitial defect. This has to do with vacancy and this has to do with the interstitial space. Now, under ionic solids, we again have two kinds of stoichiometric defect. The first one is a Frenkel defect, the second one is a Schottky defect. Now we will see these defects one by one in detail. Now let's first understand what is the kind of stoichiometric defect in non-ionic solids. And non-ionic solids, a vacancy defect is caused when one or more constituent particle is missing in the crystal. You find here this space is missing. The atom that is supposed to be here is missing. It has gone out, and usually such things happen when the substance is heated. When you apply heat on the substance, the atoms get energy and they move from their locations. So some atoms in that process may leave their site and move out of the crystal. So such a defect is caused where a vacancy is left. Such a defect caused due to the substance is heated, that is called a vacancy defect, which is happening in non-ionic solids. Now the density of the substance decreases. As you know, one atom is lost, so total number of atoms per unit volume is decreasing. So the mass will decrease but the volume remains same. So because of that, the density of the solid decreases due to vacancy defect. You must keep that in mind. Vacancy defects brings a decrease in density of the solid as number of particles per unit volume has become less. Now the next one is the interstitial defect. The interstitial defect occurs when some of the constituent particles occupy the interstitial site. You see this crystal, there is an array of these atoms. Atoms are in a very regular arrangement, but you find one atom come between the different rows of atoms. It is coming in this space called the interstitial space. It is the in between this row. So it is on the interstitial space. So if the atom is taking a position in the interstitial position or interstitial site, such a defect is called the interstitial defect. Now it is taking a position between the regular atoms. The regular arrangement is there, but in between this thing is coming. So it is a new atom. It is actually a foreign atom. In other words, an atom which does not belong to this crystal. It has come here from somewhere and it is there. It's an impurity. Now the density of the substance increases here. Why? Because one additional atom has come, the mass will increase. So mass upon volume is density, so the density also increases. The particles in the interstitial site is an addition to the original number of particles in the crystal. So the density increases. Now both vacancy defect and interstitial defects are found in non-ionic solids. Vacancy defect, interstitial defect, both are found in non-ionic solids. Now vacancy defect causes decrease in the density of the solid, while interstitial defect causes increase in density, decrease in density and increase in. This is a kind of difference between vacancy defect and interstitial defect is happening. Now let us see the kind of stoichiometric defect in ionic solids. in ionic solids, the first kind of stoichiometric defect is the Frenkel defect. What is Frenkel defect? It is otherwise known as a dislocation defect. There is a dislocation. It is caused when some of the ions in the lattice occupy the interstitial sites by leaving a vacancy in their actual site. So you see, look at this arrangement, AgCl. Ag and Cl are arranged alternately. Now one of this site is vacant. What is supposed to come here? Looking at the neighborhood, you can understand an Ag atom, a silver atom is supposed to be here. But it has left that site and it is going and sitting here in between the layers at an interstitial site. This is a defect. So such a defect is called a Frenkel defect. Now the density of the substance does not change. Why? Because even though the atom leaves its interstitial site, its local site or its point site, it is going and sitting in the interstitial site. It is not leaving the crystal. It is within the crystal. So due to Frenkel defect, there will be no change in the density of the substance, because total number of anions and total number of cations is unchanged. It remains the same. So there is no change. Then Frenkel defect is observed in compounds with different anionic and cationic sizes. Now if you look at here, the cation is usually smaller, because we know when a cation is formed, it loses its valence shell, and anion is formed, the valence shell gains electrons, so it expands. So because of this, usually cations are smaller in size than anions. So as cations are smaller than anions, they can easily occupy the interstitial site. So the space available between the layers is easily occupied by these cations. Then other examples for such defects, for Frenkel defect, is silver chloride, silver bromide, silver iodide, and zinc sulfide. So these are some of the examples. So that is about a Frenkel defect, which is a defect, dislocation defect in ionic solids. Now the other kind of stoichiometric defect in ionic solids is Schottky defect. It is called Schottky defect. The Schottky defect is caused when some of the lattice sites are unoccupied. Here what you find is you see the arrangement of atoms. They are in a straight arrangement, or if you check this way also, but here is a vacancy. There is an atom is supposed to be there, which is not there, which is actually an anion. You look at the other atoms, there is an anion. And same way here you find a cation is missing. You look at this arrangement, here the cation is supposed to be there, which is missing. Here anion is missing, here cation is missing. So in Schottky defect, some lattice sites are unoccupied. The anion and cation is missing, and the missing is in a set, that is a pair, anion and cation go together. So the number of missing anions equal to number of missing cations. This is something to be noted here. Now hence the crystal is electrically neutral. So there will be no charge, electrical neutrality is maintained. Now the density of the crystal will decrease. Why? Because the number of cations and anions which are supposed to be there in 1 cm cube will not be there. It will be less. A few anions and cations will be missing in pairs. Schottky defect causes decrease in density as the number of particles per unit volume is less. It decreases. Now Schottky defect is observed in crystals with almost equal size of anions and cations. Yes, here there is no space in the interstitial site. So only the lattice sites need to be vacant. So because anions and cations are almost equal in size, so they go in pairs, and therefore neutrality is maintained but density decreases. There is space, unoccupied sites there. Now example, sodium chloride, potassium chloride, and cesium chloride, CaCl. And as data is available, 1 centimeter cube of sodium chloride, if you take, it contains 1 million Schottky defects. That is what has been found experimentally. So this is very common defect that is found in ionic crystals, that is Schottky defect. And so I think children, you understood what is a stoichiometric defect, and please watch the video again and subscribe and write your query as comments and like the channel. Thank you.